Coast Nation, Sanbonan Baveti, welcome back to Hope Transit Me, QB. Now, in today's video, I do have some good news and also some bad news. But if you've been a follower of this channel, then you know definitely QB doesn't start with the good news. He always tries to end my videos working with the bad news. So definitely we do have some updates that you guys need to know about, things that I think a lot of you would be happy or glad to hear, and some of those things you guys will feel sad about. But anyways, before we get there, please do make sure that you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if ever this is your first time using Football Transit QP, subscribe, like, click the bell notification so that next time when I post a new video, you will be notified. And please do me a favor, if you're watching and you haven't liked, I'm repeating this one again, if you are liking and you haven't liked, you don't need to go out of your page of where you are watching. You just click the like corner sharp on your corner like screen. I don't know if it's this side or it's that side, but then you just click on that side and then it's cool. Like, that's it, you're done, that's it. But anyways, going back to our updates, guys. Yesterday we've talked about players who have been loaned out, and today also is no exception. We do have another player who has been loaned out, and it's one of my favorite players. He's a young player. Mjita Lapana, DC, I think sometime in 2023. His name is Uviki Mkawana. I don't know if you do know this guy, but he's one of my favorite players coming from DDC side, and I'm hoping as time goes on, he will be a player that will play for us on the senior level rather than Ngalegu second league or top tier second league. So currently, Umjita Uviki Kawana is or has headed out to Ikruga United FC on a loan move. I'm assuming it's for the remainder of the season. By the way, if you're asking yourself who is Vikim Kawana, Vikim Kawana is a 19-year-old who is 21 currently, I meant to say, who plays as an attacking midfielder. He can play also as a second striker, and last but not least, he can play as a center forward, which makes him more lethal as a center forward. And last, when we signed him, I think he played about 6 games, managed to score 3 or 4 goals. So it was like boom, 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 each and every game, which is proper. It's something that we need a squad in situ. But not only that, he's someone who's very good off the ball, on the ball, the movement. Mjita is just superb, and I like his discipline. Uviki Mkawana Bafetu has a lot of discipline. He's just a great player. Hence, I'm saying he's one of my favorite players. So him being given this loan move, definitely it means with the chances are we might get to see him being promoted to the senior level. Season, I don't know, but it looks like a lot of players who have been loaned out, it's because they want to try and introduce some of them to the senior level. So, without signing any new players, but promoting young players. Anyways, you can let me know what you think down in the comment section below about Uviki Mkawana. And then moving on, let's go to the bad news before we go to the good news. We have Omjita Lapana or Riv Frosler, who apparently underwent a knee surgery, and currently as I'm speaking with you, he's busy with his rehab. I don't know when did this happen, but it's something that happened recently or Refrosla, in some of the games. Yesterday or the day before yesterday, I saw Josh Matlow and Utsabo Qele. Even though we know Josh Matlow is still injured, maybe he's getting back. I saw Josh Matlow and Utsabo Qele, both of them actually, they are injured. Going to an interview. I don't know if it was for Robert Marawa or something, but it was for an interview. I will check it. Okay, how did it go and what were they talking about? But it's something that did happen. So with those two players, this Babona on the training, but with Duro Frosler, we've barely seen him, and now it makes sense why he was not there. And I thought Mina he was there, he was training, but then when I go back and then I reviewed the footage, I could see what okay, birthday, but some of the other most recent training videos, he's not there. But I thought they're just cutting him out, because sometimes Kaizer does tend to leave out some of their players just to focus on the ones that they want to. So with him undergoing this knee surgery, we don't know how long is it going to take for him to be back in the field of play, but worry not, because we still have the services of Utau Biso Monyana. And then we do have Dylan Solomons. But if something happens between those two players, maybe Dylan Solomons, even though it's unlikely because he is more disciplined, he doesn't get unnecessary yellow card, or Thabiso Monyane, something happens with his, knee or something, because currently he does look like he's definitely injury prone. I'm not sure it does look like that. He is injury prone. We've just been lucky. He has not been getting as much injuries, because obviously he's not a player who is we do have to change, and we do change, so that helps keep him fit and stable, so that we can be able to use him the next game. And then also another player we do have is Inaso Mikael. As I'm speaking with you, Inaso Mikael is just one yellow card away from being suspended, which it's a problem. It's a problem, because now it will mean that we will need to try and introduce someone else on that back four, which obviously, whenever you change unnecessarily, things tend to go sideways. I'm hoping with Given Msimango coming in, or Aiden McCarthy playing that position also, because we do play Aiden McCarthy on that position. I think the last game that we played, Mikael was not there, or some substitute, I don't remember, but one thing I did see was Omako was playing the left back, and then Aiden McCarthy was playing a left center back. So definitely we should not be worried too much, but it is a worry, because now we're bringing change, and sometimes it tends to be a problem. And then moving on to the good news before I close the video. I've heard some of you complaining with QP is taking time and all of that. Do you guys want me to open a video and say and then hey vale, that's it? No, I have to speak so that obviously the video can reach more audiences, and also give out my own opinions, which, by the way, also you as a viewer at home, you are allowed to give out your opinions in terms of, okay, you're born a local QP, but I was thinking this and this and that. And those people complained on the live video, which go live, guys, we talk about anything. Go live, we can talk, we can start a topic about something small, but end up talking about almost everything, because it's a live. You need to know it's when you go to a live, it's anything can happen, you understand? But then now, as a video, this is a straight video, I'm going step by step on what we need to talk about, you understand? So now going to Russian totally, which obviously I know some of you will be excited to hear. He might be returning very, very soon, even though there is a huge possibility of him getting a relapse. Which, what does a relapse mean? It means he might get worse, even though he's showing signs of great improvement. Umchita, for me, I thought he was going to come back, but then in the Wayama relapse, it was the only thing that was holding him back. Last city right corner, Umchita becomes another problem. So even now, the Tiwa, it date around mid-February, somewhere from May 15, really, he will be actually 13, 15, around 13, because February is just 28 days. So you can say 13, you can say 15, 13, somewhere there. But then he will be getting back to full training, not just, light training. Is into business of Distance and Abu Tabukele, even Bradley Cross now is going straight to the full training, which obviously we would love to see him there, and also love to see him playing, because he was one of our best defenders. But currently, as I've said before, Zitakunika is doing all the necessary work, and for me, I feel like he should win Defender of the Season accolade. But if not, I know it's how PSL works. But anyways, these are the updates that I had for you. I'm hoping I will leave you with some good news. As I've said, chances are we'll get to see Russian Dotli very, very soon, probably before the end of the season. You'll never know, depending on whether does he relapse or not. Well, I believe this is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like the video. As I've mentioned before, later on I will be here to give you my lineup prediction, as tomorrow we will be playing against Izesco United. Well, I believe this is it. Peace.